Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Creative Conversations with Gigi Montpierre. I have my lovely guest here, Miss Taylor Nicole. She is an entrepreneur, she is a fashion designer, as well as my coworker, and I am honored to have her here as my first guest.
I'm honored to be on the platform. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Miss Taylor here is a fashion designer. Please tell us know about your business and what you design.
Yes, guys. So I started off making skirts, and it's just been a process of making different seasonal things. However, I'm feeling in that era, I want to put it out into my art. So it was skirts and then it was swimwear. And now we're thinking of seasonal dresses. Just whatever my creative mind is, cooking, I would like to put it out.
I love. What sparked your interest in fashion design? Was there a specific moment or influence that pushed you towards this path?
Really, when I was around 8, I just love creating things. I'm big on like artsy things. It could be from painting, from doing hair, makeup, nails. And I see my grandma had like a sewing kit, and I was like, oh, let's play with this. And I would just cut up my old t-shirts and just make crop tops out of it. And it just became a thing of mine to just continue to do.
I love that. Where did you typically draw your inspiration from? Was it like art, some culture, nature, personal experiences?
It would for sure be art. Anytime I'm having a like creators blog, I would go on Pinterest. The first thing I'm looking up is it would be what is it? Freak. I'm thinking of the name. I can't think of it right now. It's like editorial. Yes, editorial things. I love artsy, like really over the board art. Nothing too like classy and boring. I like a pop, a story behind art. So that's pretty much where I get most of my um inspiration from.
Oh, cool. Can you walk us through your creative process? Like, do you have any specific rituals or habits that you use to tap into your creativity? Like, after you get that inspiration from
Yeah.
Pinterest, how do you make it your own?
I'm going straight to the board. I'm putting pictures together, I'm putting fabrics together, just creating a visual so I can turn it into something. So I really love after that Pinterest, listen to music. I'm sitting at the desk and I'm putting everything together to create a something I can see and not just in my head.
Okay. Do you have like a specific playlist that you tap into?
It's always Drake.
Yeah.
It's always Drake. We're turning on 2013, 2016 Drake, and we're putting the AirPods in. Yes.
That's the best version of Drake to me.
Right.
That was his best era.
No, I love him so much. Grabbing the pink iPad and turning on Drake. That's the ritual.
I love. Do you sketch on your iPad or do you sketch on
Yes.
paper?
I sketch on my iPad. It can be from, if I don't have a really good visual of a dress or something, I would, sketch on there. But I'm really not a sketcher. I just like taking pictures and maybe cropping them and putting them together. It would be like a mood board, something like that. I love
Okay.
mood boards. Get my ideas flowing.
I love a good mood board. I feel like they're always like they get the vision all together and they paint in like an aesthetic.
Exactly. And that's really what starts it all. It's the aesthetic and what type of vibe it is. It could be 90s, it could be now, it could be bubble skirts. I need the background. I need to see everything to create this piece. And that's how I started.
How do you say your business's names? Because I have been saying either like Shop Nicole, because I know your
Mhm.
name is like Taylor Nicole. Is it Shop Nicole?
Yeah, it is. Shop Nicole.
I
Yes.
see that you started in December of 2022. Did you start off with your bikinis and mini skirts, or what did you start off with when you first launched?
When I first launched, it was those skirts. It was just, I was playing with the fabric one day and I created a skirt and I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually really cute. I posted it on my Instagram, and so many women like this. I was like, okay, this could be a thing. And so after that, I did my Pinterest board, I did my mood board, and I made it this whole 90s, this editorial shoot. And after that, I'm like, I want to make this a business. Like, I want to do this every day, all day. It was so fun with my model, Caitlin. She executed the shoot and everything. It was a very fun and nice experience. So I just wanted to continue doing that and creating.
I love that. And your skirts really are the cutest. I was looking on your site and I see that they are sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a part of like the ending a era. It's like I did that, I done that, and now we're on to something new. Like we're just ready for a change, and it'll be amazing like the skirt store.
I love. As far as starting a business and creating different designs, what has been one of the biggest challenges you've faced so far?
Really being the person that does it all. You have to know how to make the website, you have to know the business side of it, the money, the average. You have to do it all at when you're starting out. And it's fun learning, but it's also very challenging having to do all of that when maybe you're not good at math and you're not good with money. But at the beginning of business, you have to play that role. So
Yeah.
many different roles.
Definitely with starting a business, there's going to be those obstacles, and I'm not good
Mhm.
at math myself, so I already know my numbers.
Yeah.
That was screwed.
Yeah.
Whenever you were first creating your designs and first creating the skirts, did you like just have like a specific material in mind, specific fabrics? Like when you thought you're saying that you have this 90s
Mhm.
editorial design, what did you envision? Were you thinking like video vixens, fashion magazines? What were
Yeah.
you trying to give?
For sure, I wanted to give 90s Chanel Vogue. I love it was this one runway season that they did. It was really mini skirts and button downs, and I just loved it. It was the big sunglasses with the scarves. It just really gave old money and very posh, and I wanted to create that. And I felt like me adding my skirts in with the fabric was a little over the edge, which I said I like doing a little editorial over the edge. I felt like it was a play on that Chanel classic, but also a little bit of a spice into it with that fabric. And I just loved it.
I know. With the fast pace of fashion and the different seasons, I know you're stepping into a new season of fall, winter's coming, and you said you have dresses planned. As far as keeping the fast pace of it, how do you practice any like mindfulness and like being intentional with the designs that you're putting out?
Really, I love to go on Vogue and look at what were we doing last year? What did fall last year look like? Were we leaning towards long dresses, short dresses? I love looking at what's trending at the moment. Like I seen that cheetah is trending. If I want to lean into that, I would lean into that. Or let's say skirts above the knee, or I try to always follow what we did either previous years, 3 years over or behind. Just depends on if I want to lean towards the trendy or keep it where I can also wear this within the next season. So it's always looking at what 2024 through 2020 looks like.
Okay. What differs Shop Nicole from other businesses and other brands?
I would say in 2024, there's a lot of just drop shipping and a lot of just creating this one thing and pushing it out there as much as you can. I feel like Shop Nicole is really a home based and a really, you can see how I started in the beginning and up. It's just my creativity growing. And I feel like you can really see that within my brand.
I love it. Not to spoil the fall line, as far as I know, you said you want dresses, you're looking for either above the knee, below the knee.
Yeah.
What in store are you looking for before the drop?
I'm really looking at sheer, I'm into really sheer mini dresses. So I think I want to lean towards that way. A lot of flowy. I love flowy and distressed type of fabric. So I'm really looking forward to finding a fabric that suits that.
Ooh, out of fabrics, what fabric did you have the most difficulty working with?
Less for sure silk. I silk is so hard to work with. It has no stretch to it. So you really have to be very precise with your measurements. And again, I'm not that good at math, so the measuring is a its whole thing. And yeah, you just have to be very precise with silk because it has to fit exactly, or you need a zipper. And zippers are also very hard to work with, but when they're needed, they're needed.
I can imagine how hard it would be to put a zipper on silk
Yeah.
fabric.
Yeah. And it's also a slippery slope. If it moves, then you got to start over.
Oh goodness. Is it an easy fabric to start over on?
No, it's not. I feel like it's very easy to puncture. Silk is very light, and if you nick it a little bit, it's kind of scrapped.
Um, as far as you starting your business and for the next person that's looking to start a fashion business or get into sewing and design, what advice would you give to someone who's starting out in the fashion design industry or hopes to break into it?
I would say find out what you like, figure out what's your niche, figure out what you like to make and what you like to sew, not what the people want, not what the people want you to make. I would say go by your heart. I would always, in the beginning of my career, I would show people what I wanted to make, and it'll probably be negative, or I would let those opinions really sway if I put it out there or not. I would say always go with your gut and what you want to make and what you want to put out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like people always condemn the things that they don't understand.
Hmm.
So it's like your vision, you have this big imagination that
Yeah,
seems to others out of the ordinary, but then those out of the ordinary thoughts become the most beautiful pieces. And then once they
exactly.
have it in their face, they're like, oh, okay.
Right, exactly. I think that's where my love with the mood boards came because I could validate what I was seeing in my head. It was just like I had to put it in real life. And yeah, it's hard for some people to see it up there. So it's nice for you to show them on the mood board.
I love it. What are your future goals for Shop Nicole? Because I know you're getting started. I know the first 5 years of a business are really when you're building that platform, getting the
Yes.
pace steady. What are your
Mhm.
goals for your business?
I just really want Shop Nicole to be a brand where you would pick crazy pieces from. Like not be a regular shop like a Forever 21 or a H&M, but something that you can get styled by, like random pieces. I would love my shop to be, I'm trying to find the words, like somewhere where you would get these exotic pieces from, not just a everyday. I want it to be,
Statement
yeah,
pieces.
exactly. Somewhere where you would find statement pieces for photo shoots, for music videos, any like a runway, anything special and over the board. And even it could be an everyday outfit, but just something crazy and like eye catching.
I love that. I love that. Looking forward, what's next for you? Are there any, I know you have your fall collection coming up,
Yeah.
any projects? Are you doing like photo shoots? Are you just going to release the lines? How are you going to do it?
Yes, I'm currently working with a Houston photographer. Her name is Maria, and we're doing a all American, as I call it, shoot, and it will be very country, very like a parody of America, very black cowgirl boots. It's
Ooh.
gonna be amazing. I can't wait to put it out there for you guys to envision it and see it.
I'm so, so excited to see it. Would you like to share your platforms for the audience so they can shop Nicole, see what you have coming up, see the upcoming collection?
Yes. So on Instagram, I am Taylor Nicole with two A's. And on TikTok, I'm Shop Nicole. And you can find all of my items and pieces on my Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, thank you so, so much. I'm so happy that you were able to open up about your fashion design journey, your process, how you draw your inspiration. Thank you for sharing your craft with us and sharing your time. And thank you so much for being my first guest.
Thanks for having me. I loved every moment of it. Thanks, Gina.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Thanks.